How's it going? Today I have another Elden Ring video. This is a boss guide on Messmer the Impaler. For this fight I'll use Flame Protect Me, Blood Flame Weapon, an Uchi Katana, and Unsheath on the Katana for Poise Break. So at the start of the fight, I wait near the entryway, and then roll once he comes down. After that, I roll again towards him. After avoiding that damage, I attack the boss. My rule of thumb for dodging him is to roll towards him, and typically to the right. Many of his combos end on the left, so going this way avoids it hitting you. Before his thrust, I go to the left. To break his posture, you need like 4 unsheaths within about 20 to 30 seconds, so do them in pretty small gaps if you can. One good opening is after a thrust. 2 good openings are at the end of his air combos. He will slash around, go up in the sky, and then land. After this, you can use Unsheath on him for a good, nice opening. If you see fire on the ground after he lands, roll again to avoid the spears that come up. And then, of course, Unsheath. Phase 2 is the real issue. At the start of this phase, either recoat your weapon, use your healing, or redo your damage negation. Now, do the exact same thing you did at the start of the fight for Messmer. And after that, immediately use Unsheath on him once again. When sludge surrounds him and he starts glowing, run away. He's going to summon snakes around him and then lunge at you using them. So back up and then dodge, I believe 3 to 4 times. And at the end of this, he would do his lunge where he lands down and then impales the ground with a spear. And as spears rise, so be very careful and roll to avoid these. Whenever he disappears and sludge forms under you, he will turn to a snake and rise out the ground. He will either do 1 attack or 3 attacks, so be careful and dodge these as they come. And after this, he is vulnerable, so use Unsheath on him. We see him turning back into a human. We see him ready his spear and sit there for a second. He is going to lunge forward, so make sure you wait for that and then dodge. Do not use Unsheath on him at this time. However, after this, you can use Unsheath on him. And one last tip, Messmer took me about 25 to 30 tries, so not terrible but not super easy. Got to phase 2 my first try, and then got stuck there. My very last try, I made 1 change and then won the fight. I changed my Great Rune to Melania's Rune, which heals you when you do damage after taking damage, so I suggest using this. I went from being very, very close to winning to immediately winning when I changed this, so use that. And that's about it. If this helped you, leave a like. So for more comment sessions, you have any thoughts, questions, or suggestions, comment below and I'll respond. See ya.